It's time for high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com. Now let's take you courtside to our play-by-play team. This is high school basketball, presented by SARTA, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Well, a lot on the line tonight here inside Northwest High School as the Northwest Lady Indians at 15-2 and 9-0 within the Pac-7 play host to the 12-5 Tuslaw Lady Mustangs at 8-1 within the Pac-7. That's right, a Pac-7 game for all the marbles. For all intents and purposes, should Northwest win, they take sole command of the Pac-7 title and will most likely maybe cut down some nets this evening. Should Tuslaw win, they head back home, out 93, and go to their home confines, and they can potentially add a second year of Pac-7 championships to their banner. Hi again, everyone. John Bozica along with you. George Bozica to my left. A big girls game tonight, and a lot on the line, as we said, between two teams that in the last 10 years have been historically very, very good within Pac-7 play. George, it's an exciting one. You know, late in the year, these are the type of matchups you look for, the types of games that are going to preview the tournament for you and kind of give you a taste of the teams that will be headed on deep tournament runs, and both these teams poised for that. Full of talent, going to be a pretty packed gym tonight. Just a lot of atmosphere that's building here, and it's cool to have a game like this late in the season.
Yeah, the first thing I was going to mention is that we do have a packed gym tonight, and I think that's great to see on a weeknight, a Wednesday night, game, and both communities came out in full force tonight to support the girls here from Tuslaw and to support the girls from Northwest, and that's just great to see.
Last time these two teams played, it was about a month ago. Tuslaw was not at full strength. Their star underneath in Bree McCabe was dealing with a cold and illness, and their starting do-it-all-things guard in Malia Mazares had just rolled an ankle a few nights before. And as Coach Robotham told me before the game, kind of 18 hours before, they were deciding if she could even play or not. So that's going to be a big storyline going into tonight. And we're going to go down to the floor now for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see the early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets reckless across the air, getting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Couldn't tell if that was a live version or if it was recorded. I believe it was a recorded version of the anthem. I didn't see anybody standing down by the table over there, but really enjoyed that recorded version of the anthem. Not sure if that's a local kid that recorded that or a local lady who recorded that, but really well done.
Yeah, nice rendition.
So, starting lineups for both teams ahead of tonight's game. Going to get set to introduce Tuslaw first, as we can infer that they're starting five tonight. under Coach Katie Robotham will be the following five. The junior guard at 5'3", number 2 is Abby Leedy. A junior guard at 5'6", number 15 is Carly Tully. A senior forward at 6'1", number 22 is Destiny Dolkowski. A senior guard at 5'8", number 30 is Malia Mazares. And a senior forward at 5'10" is number 54, Bree McCabe. Malia Mazares, of course, going to play at Heidelberg at the next level. Dolkowski headed to Ursuline at the next level. For Northwest, a junior guard at 5'6", number 1 is Olivia Greenfield. A senior guard at 5'3", number 2 is Kendall Lauer. A sophomore forward at 5'8". Number 11 is Alex Scherer. A junior forward at 5'10". Number 23 is Aubrey Megacy. And Jessica Haney, the junior guard at 5'5", will round out the starting five tonight for head coach Kevin Lauer. 2 years removed from a run all the way to the final game in Division II, where they had a special group including Gianna Kuhn and Gwen Lauer and Lily Bottomley and a number of others. And now this group 2 years later, youthful but ready to maybe make another run. And Tuslaw, one of the final hurdles in their way from a potential outright Pac-7 crown. Center circle, Megacy for Northwest and Dolkowski for Tuslaw. And the tip is up and controlled by Tuslaw as they go towards us. And the ball tipped out of bounds on the right sideline by Northwest. So Tuslaw will keep it. Mazares will inbound at center floor. Goes to Abby Leedy. Now high on the left, Mazares. Mazares picked up defensively by Greenfield. Left wing Leedy. Leedy caught in a tough spot. Left corner Tully. Left wing Mazares. Mazares into the lane. Looks underneath for McCabe. Ball taken away. There's Scherer down the floor. Scherer on a full jaunt. Middle of the floor and has the ball poked out from behind. Alex Scherer, the sophomore and leading scorer for head coach Kevin Lauer, has it left of the lane. Left wing three in the air is good. Jess Haney from downtown, 12th three of the year. It's 3-0 Northwest. Tuslaw ball near sideline. Dolkowski in a double team. And already the crowd playing a factor. Seems like Tuslaw a little rattled on the road, trying to settle into their half court. Tuslaw ball, McCabe in the middle. Now right wing, Tully, top of the key, Leedy. Underneath Dolkowski, taller left of the rim, tries to lay it up and misses it. Long rebound, Greenfield. She's double teamed in the backcourt. Down the floor, Scherer. Scherer to the left sideline. Ball tipped out of her hands by Tully, who picked her up. 3-0 Northwest. 1 and 3 seconds in. What an atmosphere here for a girls' game on a Wednesday night, as you said, George. Really, really impressive crowd. Right of the lane. Up, Megacy has the shot blocked. Oh, it was Dolkowski. She got it back. Right wing Greenfield's three. Too strong. And the rebound to Tully and Tuslaw. In the backcourt, she throws it away. Greenfield. The layup good right of the rim. Olivia Greenfield with a layup from right of the rim puts Northwest up 5-0. And Northwest nearly forces a steal coming down the floor. They are relentless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they like to play a lot of pressure. They're in a 2-3 half court, but they're trapping all over the floor. And right now it's giving Tuslaw some real problems.
They're only holding teams to like 27 points this year. Left wing McCabe misses the shot. Rebound, Dolkowski in the lane. She misses it. McCabe gets it back. She misses the layup right of the rim. And the ball into a jump ball situation with Northwest having the possession arrow. Last time these two teams played, a 5-point win at Tuslaw for Northwest, 58-53. And Northwest and Kendall Lauer comes down the floor. Left of the rim, Haney. Layup is missed. She rushed down the floor quickly there. McCabe the board, and she's fouled. Coach Robotham trying to instill a sense of calm from the sideline for her girls. It's kind of what they need to envision and get to right now. Northwest has come out 2 minutes in, leading 5-0. And they've seemed to provide the majority of the pressure.
John, they're now switched into a 1-3-1 full court trap.
Tuslaw ball, right wing Tully, top of the key Leedy, left wing Mazeres. Left wing Mazeres a long three. She missed it, but she was fouled. Kendall Lauer going to pick up the foul, and that's not good. If you're Northwest, that'll be her second. And Kendall, the lone senior, has 2 fouls, not even 3 minutes in. Which Kevin Lauer looks to the bench and says he doesn't want to take her out. Mazeres free throw, short at the line to our left. I want to keep Kendall out there. She's a spot shooter from outside and their second leading scorer. Mazeres' second of 3 is missed as well. Young man in a C.J. Stroud jersey walks by us.
Wasn't CJ, though.
CJ looks a lot different in person. That's all I can say. Well, Coach didn't want to do it, but he does sub in this case.
I think he was debating with himself to decide, do I take her out and or do I keep her in and just tell her to be careful? But when you're in a trapping defense like they like to play, that's a little bit dangerous.
Harley Roth, the freshman at 5'1", will come into the game. Third free throw for Mazeres. She goes 1 for 3 in that trip. And head coach Kevin Lauer takes Tuslaw takes the 30-second timeout. Northwest 5, Tuslaw 1.
I really think that Coach Robotham wants to talk to them about how they attack this trap, because I really think that it's causing them to do things that they don't want to do right now.
What are the keys, George, to attacking a trap the right way?
Basically, you got to get the ball into the middle of the zone, and then basically, if you do that, you can usually break it because they're trapping. They're basically overplaying certain parts of the floor. So if you can get it in the middle, especially with a 1-3-1, which is what they're doing full court, you can hopefully break it and get some layups. The thing is, Northwest has their trap designed so that they don't give up layups. So it's a really effective trap.
Down the floor comes Northwest. They break through the Tuslaw trap easily. And left of the rim, the layup is good by Haney. She has 5. It's 7-1 Northwest. They force a steal. What an effort by Greenfield near sideline. Down the floor comes Northwest. Haney underneath. Scherer right of the rim, missed the shot. McCabe the board. And Tuslaw rushes down the floor. Tully running right of the lane. Layup right of the rim. Good with the left hand. Carly Tully. First 2 of the game from the field in this one for Tuslaw. They trail 7-3, 4:55 opening quarter. Northwest ball, Haney, left of the lane, Megacy, top of the key Greenfield, left corner, Haney, 3, missed everything. Rebound to the hands of Mazeres. She's double teamed in the backcourt. Mazeres triple teamed, loses the ball. Haney up with it. Oh, she threw it away. Here's Mazeres running down the floor, lumbering to the rim, and the reverse layup is good. Left of the rim with the right hand. What a move by Malia Mazeres. And all of a sudden, it's 7-5 Northwest. It's been cut to 2. Northwest has gotten a little sloppy, and now Coach Lauer going to orchestrate his girls to hold for a little bit, as Roth, the freshman, has it high on the right. She's double teamed. Right corner, it's Greenfield. Greenfield with the taller Dolkowski in front of her. Didn't know where to go with it and almost lost it. 3 subs coming in for Northwest.
This is something that Northwest likes to do. They like to get fresh girls and constantly give you a fresh look, because they do like to trap all over the floor. This way, they get the most out of what they have. He likes to basically cycle about 9 girls in and out.
Mercedes Baum, Lily Lyons into the game, as well as number 15, which is Adelie Horsfall. Left wing, Lyons thought about it, didn't have the space. Top of the key, Roth, left wing, Lyons. Right wing also into the game for the first time is Mercedes Baum, as we mentioned. So brand new 5 on the floor. Mallory Eckelberger into the game for the first time too, and Northwest facing some problems with the Tuslaw half-court defense. Eckelberger, left wing, Lyons. Right wing, Roth. Freshman will launch a 3. Misses it offline to the left, and the rebound and a foul underneath going to go on Northwest. 3:26 first quarter, 7-5 Northwest.
Yeah, Tuslaw is also in a 2-3 zone in the half court. Not as active as Northwest. They're not trapping as much. They're playing a little bit more conservative and protecting the middle. Northwest is doing a good job of trying to pass the ball around. They need to get that ball in the middle, though, to break it up.
Tuslaw basketball. McCabe in the middle, backs down rambunctiously, and standing her ground was Horsfall. And McCabe gets called for the foul. Just backed her way in there and really ran into the defender, and Horsfall, who was standing her ground. Again, new 5 on the floor for Northwest. They have Eckelberger, Roth, Lyons, Horsfall, and the work of Mercedes Baum on the floor as well. And Northwest trying to wear down Tuslaw a bit, who's stuck with their starting 5 and will for the majority of the night. Lyons has it at center floor, was nearly trapped. Here's Roth, left of the lane. She'll shoot the 2, misses it strong. Rebound into the right corner, and Lyons with a great effort on a jump ball, but possession arrow favors Tuslaw. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, George. 2:48 in the first quarter. Northwest has already given all 5 of their starters a lot of valuable rest, whereas Tuslaw's starting 5 that they roll with most of the game. They rarely go to their bench, and they have yet to be subbed out. Tuslaw ball, left of the lane. Mazeres gets fouled on the shot attempt. Again, she was not 100% the first time these two met. And if you ask a lot of folks, they'll tell you as good as the twin towers of McCabe and Dolkowski are, it's Mazeres that makes them go. Free throw, first one good, line left by Malia. Second one upcoming could tie the game. And Malia makes them both. So she has 5 early on, and we're tied at 7. It was 5-0 Northwest to start. Tuslaw has countered with a 7-2 scoring burst. 2:25 in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Northwest with the ball at the hoop to our right in the all-white uniforms with the red numbering and lettering. Baum, left wing. Leedy takes it away from her. Baum goes back to her wallet to get it, though. Roth underneath Lyons. May have traveled. Right wing, Eckelberger. Underneath, Roth. Much taller Dolkowski in front of her. Left wing for Baum. High pass, reels it in. Eckelberger, high on the left. Into the lane to Baum. Right wing, Lyons a 3. Shot it weak. Rebound into the corner. And out of bounds. Tuslaw will get it back.
Northwest had the right idea there, as I said earlier, try to get the ball inside, then kick it back outside, sort of an inside-out to beat the zone. They had the right idea there, and they got a couple good looks. They just couldn't get anything to fall.
Tuslaw comes down the floor. Tully left of the rim. Layup missed. McCabe the board. Up in the lane with the righty hook shot, and it's good. Bree McCabe, double-double machine this year at 21 and 11 a game. Off to a nice start. Already with 4 rebounds. Right corner long 2 is missed by Baum. Rebound out of bounds off of Northwest. Tuslaw on a 9-2 run. They get the ball back. $126 first quarter. And head coach Kevin Lauer going back to the bench. Ashlyn Lazarus checks in for the first time. They also bring back in Megacy as well as Haney, Scharer, and Greenfield. Again, Tuslaw yet to sub in the game. A problem Coach Robotham has talked about is they really don't have depth this year. They have a great starting 5. Down the floor comes Tuslaw. Dolkowski Top of the key, Leedy. Thought about the three. Right of the lane, Dolkowski underneath McCabe. Double teamed. McCabe caught in a jump ball. And Northwest going to get the possession arrow. 70 seconds first quarter. 9-7 Tuslaw on a 9-2 run. But we see why Northwest is 15-2. Their defensive prowess allowing just 28 points per game has been on display here early on. Both these teams give up under 40 a game. Both really good in that regard, and a blocking foul called top of the key here. Shar gets bodied up by Tully, the defender for Tuslaw. Team third of the quarter on, beg your pardon, team second of the quarter on Tuslaw. And the first sub comes into the game. McCabe will take a seat, and Vanessa Sibla will come in for the first time for Tuslaw. 55 seconds left first quarter. 9-7 Tuslaw. They're on a 9-2 scoring run. Now Tuslaw sitting back in his zone, and Northwest holding the ball at center floor. It's Greenfield. Right wing goes Haney. Left wing Shar. Right corner Greenfield. Pumps on the three. Drives, gets in deep. Top of the key, Shar, a three. Got it. Alex Shar, 12th three of the year. And all of a sudden, Northwest leads by a point again. 10-9. Tuslaw basketball. Right wing, Mazeres to answer back. Shot at weak. Rebound, Shar underneath the basket. Throws it in the backcourt off of Greenfield. And with 7 seconds left in the quarter, Tuslaw will get it back. Down 10-9 in what has been a really entertaining first quarter so far. Mazeres high on the left to Leedy. 5 seconds in the quarter. Sibla, top of the key, a three. Missed everything, and that ends the first quarter. So through one, Northwest 10, Tuslaw 9. We'll take a timeout here on Q92radiosports.com and come back with the first quarter stats after this.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
End of one, Northwest 10, Tuslaw 9. George, in that first quarter, 2 players with 5 points on opposing sides.
Yeah, Mazeres for Tuslaw and Haney for the Lady Indians.
Really interesting start to the game, and to start the second quarter, Tuslaw with the basketball. Top of the key, Mazeres. In the lane, McCabe. She's been double-teamed most of the night. Mazeres, left wing, Leedy. Left of the lane, Dolkowski, long two. Halfway down, comes out. Rebound into the hands of Northwest. There's Roth high on the left. Right wing, Greenfield. Greenfield had a 2 in that first quarter. Northwest hit 2 threes in the opening frame. Northwest has it. Roth in the lane, nearly traveled. Goes to Megacy. Right corner, Greenfield. Right of the rim, Shar up, scores from the right block. Wow, what a quick turnaround shot that was by Alex Shar. 5 straight back by Northwest. Tuslaw ball, left wing, Dolkowski, 3. Halfway down, comes out, McCabe the board, and scores from right of the rim. Already her 5th rebound to go along with 4 points. That's unofficially. 12-11, Northwest. 6:50, second quarter. Northwest ball, left wing Roth. that student section clad in all white, just begging for something to go Northwest way. Left corner, Greenfield. 3. They'll uncork if she makes it. She misses it. Rebound, Haney. Top of the key, Shar. Now they'll get loud. Misses that shot. Rebound into the hands of Tuslaw. Mazzara's in the backcourt. Push and foul. Home faithful looking for any reason to cheer, and the fans across the way from them in all blue trying to keep that cheering at arm's length. Here comes Kendall Lauer back into the game. Sat with 2 fouls 2 minutes in. Did Northwest's second leading scorer and lone senior that sees playing time. I believe she's the only senior on the roster, too. Tuslaw ball across the timeline. Leedy, left wing, down 12-11. Left of the lane, McCabe. McCabe double team, trying to work her way in. Loses the ball, gets triple team, gets it back. Top of the key, Mazzara's a 3. Shot it off the iron to the right. Rebound into the lane, Haney. And Dolkowski reaches in and fouls her.
Haney did a good job of getting position there to get that rebound, even though she's smaller than some of the other players that were inside there. Just shows that if you do the right technique, you can still get rebounds, even if you're smaller.
So Dolkowski with 1 foul, McCabe with 1 foul. Dolkowski takes a seat off to a less than ideal start. She's missed some open looks early on as Tuslaw's second leading scorer. Right corner, Lauer, best 3-point shooter on the team, drives in. Left wing, Haney. Top of the key, intends the pass for Lauer. It's thrown away. Here's Tully. She's double teamed, put into a tough spot. Here's Mazzara's. Right wing, Tully. Right corner, Sibla. Sibla looks underneath for McCabe. She was double teamed again, and the ball was taken away by Northwest. Down the floor, Shar. Shar, high on the right. Top of the key, Haney. Left wing, Greenfield. Underneath for Megacy, tipped away by Sibla. Too late to react there. They had some openings. Lily Lyons comes back in for Northwest. Here comes Dolkowski. Her rest was short-lived.
Yeah, Megacy was open underneath, but they just didn't get the ball to her quick enough. And then she also could have come to the basketball a little bit. She was a little bit flat-footed.
5:25, second quarter. Northwest 12, Tuslaw 11. Pac-7 girls championship game essentially here. Next closest team has 3 losses. Right corner, Lauer launches a 3 and nails it. 3 number 39 of the year to lead the team. And a steal. Lauer was there along with Lyons. And Lauer on the sideline. Man, she is active. You can see why Coach Lauer was so reticent to take her out of the game early on.
She makes things happen.
She does. It appears as though, I believe, a team has just arrived. Maybe the volleyball team or something else. Left wing, Mazzara's misses the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Tuslaw ahead 15-11. Or Northwest ahead 15-11. And they get the ball back.
Yeah, there's a huge student section here for Northwest. Really non-existent.
Well, there's really not room for Tuslaw.
Yeah.
Because half of that side is taken by the Northwest fans, too.
I just noticed that. You're correct.
Yeah, they give their away crowds, as you should, a lot less space here. An old technique that's done a lot out here in the west part of the county, especially at Massillon.
Really?
No, nothing like that. Northwest ball, left wing Lauer. Has it taken away, McCabe. Here's Mazzara. She's triple teamed. Northwest defense just flies to the ball. They force a jump ball, and they earn an extra possession. It was Greenfield.
They never quit. Even if they lose the ball, they never quit. They've got very active hands, and you've really got to protect the ball if you get the ball from them.
Here comes Ashlyn Lazarus into the game. Her dad, pretty good ball player back in the day, by the way, Sean Lazarus. He was a man of Michigan back in the day. I believe he played under Coach Moeller and Coach Carr back in the 90s. I think it would have been more of a Lloyd Carr thing, who was unjustly fired early in his career. Northwest basketball. Greenfield high on the left with 4:10 in the second quarter. They're ahead 15-11 They were doing it with defense and sound shots. Here's Greenfield, top of the key, to Lazarus, who cuts and scores from right of the rim with the left hand. What a move.
Yeah, just an old-fashioned pick and roll. They're just picking the corners of the zone, and I like that strategy against the zone.
Here's McCabe running downhill, gets into the lane and gets fouled. You can tell Tuslaw and Coach Robotham, they so badly want to get their senior star, Bree McCabe, who's considered one of the front runners for County Player of the Year involved. Her double-double this year has been so good so many times, and she has her 5th point to go along with 5 rebounds with that first free throw going in. She has been as good as anyone in the county, and she makes both free throws. At 5'10" in a post, she shoots free throws at 73%. She's a 60% field shooter and 73% line shooter. It's why colleges are actively discussing college ball with her. Left corner, Lazarus, a long 2, missed it. Rebound in the lane. Mazares rips it away from a pair of Northwest defenders. Here comes McCabe running the point forward. In the lane, McCabe from Dolkowski, layup good right of the rim, plus the foul. Oh, Bree McCabe having her moment. 8 in the game now to go along with some big rebounds. And she has a chance here to have scored the last 5 for Tuslaw to cut it to a 1-point game. And the free throw is good. 1,000-point scorer earlier this year, just about a week ago, and it's a 1-point game again. Northwest 17, Tuslaw 16, 3:15. Second quarter, and a traveling violation on Northwest. Their 6th turnover. Beg your pardon, maybe the 7th.
7th.
They have 7 turnovers, Tuslaw with just 5. I think, George, we were both waiting. So far, Mazares and McCabe have been involved. Dolkowski, 14-point average, scoreless so far. Down the floor comes Tuslaw. Right wing, Tully. Top of the key, Leedy. Right wing, Dolkowski. Right corner, Tully's 3. Offline, short. Rebound, Roth at 5'1". Oh, she rose in there and got the rebound. And then she got fouled 70 feet away from the hoop. That's on Mazares, her first. Team second of the quarter. Northwest with 3 team fouls. Only player in foul trouble is Kendall Lauer with the 2 fouls, the senior for Northwest. Tell you what, all this youth on this Northwest roster, they're going to be really good for a number of years. Sharer, high on the left. She stood out tonight. Left corner, Lauer. Long 2, shot it short-armed it. Rebound, Megacy tipped it back in. What a great effort there, but it was back to Tuslaw. Here comes Leedy, down the floor, McCabe, and Bree traveled.
Yeah, she walked.
2:32, second quarter. Northwest 17, Tuslaw 16. Tell you what, that Northwest student section started off with about 12 kids, and it's morphed into about 36 kids.
Yeah, it's definitely multiplied.
It's gotten bigger quite quickly. I'm sure Groucho Marx would have had a great joke for that back in the day. Down the floor comes Northwest, and Mazares, who leads the team in deflections with 91 on the year, deflects the ball away there. Something Coach Robotham told me about early in the season was she said she really wanted to work on her team having active hands and deflecting the ball a lot. She wanted to just wreak havoc with deflections, and they've really tried to work on that this season. Inbound for Northwest. They probably went past the 5 seconds there. They barely get it in. Then in the right corner, Greenfield looks for a Lauer. Ball tipped out by Mazares. Coach Kevin Lauer in his red quarter zip, displeased by his team's effort on the inbound, steps out onto the floor. Red quarter zip for Coach Lauer, blue quarter zip for Coach Robotham. Megacy tries to receive the pass underneath. It's taken away. Tuslaw comes away with it. Down the floor they come. There's Dolkowski. In between the circles, Mazares. Right wing, Tully. Mazares, left wing, Leedy. Launches a 3 and nails it. Abby Leedy First three of the game. Tuslaw with the lead, 19-17. Northwest ball, left corner, Shar, long two. It doesn't go in. Rebound, Dolkowski. Down the floor, Tully, left corner, Leedy. Leedy dribbles low to the ground. Top of the key, Dolkowski fumbles the pass, and it sails out of bounds. It was 17-11 at one point. Northwest. Tuslaw has countered with 8 straight in the game. God bless you.
Thank you.
19-17. Tuslaw takes the lead, and Coach Robotham very pleased with the effort. Just trying to keep the focus up through this little lull in action here. As Northwest with the ball, in need of a good offensive possession, they bring in Mallory Eckelberger into the right corner. Goes Roth, high on the right, Greenfield. Greenfield calls out a play with a thumbs down with her left hand. Right corner goes Greenfield. Underneath intends the pass for Eckelberger. It's taken away. Tuslaw near sideline. Leedy is fouled. Coach Robotham has called Leedy her floor general in the past. For her stature, she says she plays tough and continues to work like crazy out there. As Lazarus, as well as Megacy and Lyons come back into the game. I would have to imagine the Lily Lyons name probably related to Andy from back in the day. And high on the right, Tuslaw with the ball, and head coach Katie Robotham with 52 seconds in the second quarter gets a timeout. Oh, it was the 8th grade girls basketball team that came in. I think they won the Pac-7 crown. Go ahead, George.
You know, one thing that we talked about early was that, you know, how this pace would affect Tuslaw since they can't go as deep as Northwest can with basically their starting 5. And thus far, it hasn't bothered them. But, you know, we're going to have to see if that's going to be the case in the fourth quarter. That's going to be decisive, is if they can wear them down, you know, that could be a deciding point as we get late in the game. So we have to continue to sort of monitor that. But, you know, thus far, Tuslaw's conditioning is really holding up, and they're doing a nice job of staying with this, you know, sort of revolving door of players that Northwest is bringing onto the floor.
Tuslaw ball ahead by 2. McCabe, left of the lane. Jump ball. Tuslaw with the possession arrow. Mention Andy Lyons. Great golfer, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a Northwest name. Lions Den right up the street from here. One of our favorite golf courses. One of the better courses in Starr County, if you ask me. And, well, throwaway here. Down the floor comes Greenfield. She's fouled hard right of the lane, as Tully was the one who fouled her. Tully taking some revenge out on Greenfield for stealing that pass. Fouled her hard. It's the closest you'll get to a Mikhail Rambis tonight. Line right goes Greenfield to shoot a pair. Just 4 for 10 from the line on the season. First free throw is good. I never trust a percentage when it's 4 for 10 because it means the volume hasn't been there to really show.
I would agree.
What she can do.
Yeah, you can't tell anything from just 10 free throws.
I mean, based on 10 free throws, I've made 10 free throws in a row, and I'm the worst basketball shooter in the world. Second free throw, well, Olivia proves me right, and she nails both. We're tied at 19. What else would you expect from these two teams dueling it out for the top spot in the Pac-7? Down the floor comes Tuslaw. McCabe in the lane. Oh, what a move. Scores on the little baby hook shot with the right hand. She's our first player to double figures with 11. Northwest ball, left wing Shar's 3. Got it! Alex Sharer, 8 in the game. Northwest by 1. 22-21, 10 seconds left. Second quarter. Tuslaw ball. Sibla in the lane. She banks it in from 12 feet. 4 seconds left in the quarter. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shar's full court heave will not count. And that'll end the second quarter. It's a Vanessa Sibla 12-foot jumper from in the lane that gives Tuslaw a 23-22 lead at the half. It was a 1-point game after a quarter. It's a 1-point game after 2 quarters. As I said, what else would you expect from these two juggernauts within the Pac-7? We'll take a timeout and come back with your halftime numbers after this on Q92, radiosports.com. You're listening to high school girls basketball. Halftime, Tuslaw 23, Northwest 22. Timeout.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
RG Dreg, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Dreg students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields.
For the Putman Properties Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News. Investigators are looking into the cause of a Canton house fire that landed a woman in the hospital. Firefighters responded to the 600 block of Union Avenue Southwest around 1 p.m. today. Crews found flames on the rear of the 2-story structure. 3 people were fleeing the home at the time. The woman suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to Altman Hospital. A dog died in the blaze. Officials say the house sustained heavy damage and will likely be demolished. Stark County Commissioners have put a replacement Children's Services levy on the May 6th ballot. Today's action concerns a 5-year $1.4 million tax. The existing levy was passed by voters in 2019. It generates about $12.7 million annually. Commissioner Richard Regula says the replacement would raise roughly $18 million. Officials with Job and Family Services have cited rising operating costs. Commissioners also agreed to advertise for bids for a chip and seal road resurfacing project. The estimated cost is $1.1 million. A Canton man arrested in a home near Canal Winchester 2 weeks ago has been indicted in Franklin County. 33-year-old Daryl Carter was arrested January 16th. A charge of abuse of a corpse was filed after U.S. Marshals found the body of 32-year-old Chera Medlock in the home's basement. Carter was wanted by the Stark County Sheriff's Office for failure to appear on an assault charge. Medlock was reported missing to Canton police in mid-December. Her cause of death has not been released. Carter, who was the Canton woman's ex-boyfriend, said he found her body December 9th. He said he didn't report the discovery because of his outstanding warrants and told marshals he didn't think it would take that long to find him. A federal judge in Youngstown has sentenced a Massillon man to 10 years in prison and 5 years probation. Judge Benita Pearson issued the punishment to 26-year-old William Hartson last week. He pleaded guilty to smuggling drugs in checked baggage. Hartson and 29-year-old Dalvin Rogers of Cleveland flew from Los Angeles to Cleveland in March 2024. A police dog alerted security personnel to the presence of controlled substances in their bags. A search of the baggage by agents turned up nearly 17 pounds of cocaine. Rogers was sentenced to more than 5 years in prison and 4 years probation. He pleaded guilty in August to charges of conspiracy and possession with intent to distribute controlled substances. A charge has been filed against a man in connection with a Columbiana County death. 41-year-old Brandon Kessler of Wellsville is charged with obstructing justice in the shooting of 30-year-old Robert Heron of Wellsville. His body was found behind a garage at a home on 10th Street September 9th. Kessler allegedly made false statements to police investigating the incident. 34-year-old Gino Wall of Steubenville pleaded not guilty last week in Columbiana County Common Pleas Court to aggravated murder and other charges. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We've posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
A man who led police on a chase in a vehicle stolen from Kent State University has learned his punishment. 44-year-old Alan Tuslaw pleaded guilty to theft and failure to comply for stealing a utility terrain vehicle or side-by-side from the campus August 25th. Ravenna police reported he led a chase on streets, sidewalks, and lawns and the bike trail north of Route 59. Tuslaw was stopped and arrested outside Ravenna High School. He was sentenced to 3 years probation and will remain in the Portage County Jail until space becomes available at an inpatient substance abuse and mental health facility. The Mahoning County Coroner's Office has identified the victim of a fatal shooting on Youngstown's south side. 42-year-old Rashawn Graham was found with multiple gunshot wounds Friday at a home on Griselda Avenue. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The incident remains under investigation. 34-year-old Kenneth Carter was arrested 3 days later and charged with complicity to commit murder. He was arraigned today in municipal court. A Chinese woman arrested during a raid of an alleged illegal massage parlor in Youngstown says she got into the U.S. through the Mexican border and became a sex worker in New York State. WKBN TV reports 54-year-old Jingmei Feng told authorities she later saw an ad saying she could make more money by working out of state. She was arraigned today in municipal court on charges of solicitation and practicing without a license. Police and the Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force picked up Feng at an address on Belmont Avenue Tuesday. We now know the name of a man who died in a fire at a Warren home Tuesday morning. The Trumbull County Coroner's Office identified him as 56-year-old Christopher Messersmith. Firefighters called to a Bonnie Bray Avenue Northeast address found him dead in an upstairs bedroom. Officials say the flames started there. The state fire marshal's office continues to investigate the cause. 3 adults escaped without injury. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game, right after the forecast from News 5 meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Putman Properties Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News.
Partly cloudy overnight skies tonight. Our low near 20 degrees. Winds are quieting down. Thursday, mainly sunny. A high near 40. Winds a bit blustery. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
RG Drag, Star County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
Halftime here in Northwest, and Tuslaw leading Northwest at the half in girls basketball, 23-22. Here are some quick halftime numbers. Is George?
Yeah, first of all, turnovers. Northwest was 7 and Tuslaw was 7. Been a really active game, so that's not crazy. The ball's just been all over the place. For Northwest, leading the way with 8 is Alexandra Shar. With 5 is Jessica Haney. Also has 3 rebounds. And with 4 is Olivia Greenfield, and she also has a rebound and an assist. And leading the way for Tuslaw is McCabe with 11 and 5 rebounds already at the half. That's a night's work for some.
Yeah, really great first half, and it's on her season average of 21 and 11.
She's right there.
Double that in the second half. So, starting the second half, Northwest with the ball, attacking the hoop. To our left corner, right in front of us, it's Greenfield. The Haney left wing. Underneath for Megacy, and Shaw. Even Coach Lauer is saying, hey, you can't push off. You got to sell that a little bit better.
Tuslaw getting a little more active in that half-court zone. They actually were doing some trapping, sort of mimicking what Northwest is doing at their end.
Northwest continues to trap as here comes McCabe across the timeline. Left wing Leedy. Top of the key, McCabe. Right wing Mazares. Pumps on the three. Underneath Dolkowski. Goes to work left to the rim, and the layup is good. Destiny Dolkowski scoreless in that first half. First 2 points of the game right there. It's a 3-point lead for Tuslaw. Top of the key for Northwest. Shar. She seemed to hit a big shot every time Northwest has needed one tonight. There's Lauer. Lauer, left wing, nearly lost it. Haney left corner. Shar drives left baseline. Underneath. What a pass. Megacy missed the layup. Rebound. A long one on the floor. Tully. She went to her wallet and got it to Mazares. Down the floor. McCabe layup missed left of the rim. Dolkowski the board. Back to McCabe right of the rim who missed the layup. Megacy the rebound. And here comes Northwest. Shar drives right of the lane. Scoops. May have gotten fouled. Saved in Megacy. And off the feet of Greenfield last. Coach Robotham had puffed both her cheeks full of hair and let out a slow sigh there after everything that just took place. 6:34, third quarter. 25-22. Tuslaw. Northwest continues the mass substitutions. They bring in Eckberger and Horsfall. Left corner, Tully. Long two. Missed it. Rebound, Dolkowski. Upright of the rim. Missed the layup. Dolkowski has really struggled. She had that one layup early in this half, and she struggled to find the range most of the night. Northwest ball. Left wing, Haney. Underneath, Eckelberger, right of the rim, and the layup is good. What a pass by Haney from the left wing. And Mallory scored from right of the rim. Down the floor comes Tuslaw. Got a little sloppy there for a moment. They still lead by one. Corner Leedy, a long two, shot it strong. Rebound, double team, and McCabe fights through it for the board. Here's Mazares underneath McCabe. Double teamed on one knee, triple teamed, and travels. They are throwing body after body after body the way of Bree McCabe, and with 5:41 in the third quarter, you would have to imagine that type of physicality taking a toll on the senior. The Tuslaw leading 25-24. West ball, right corner Lauer. Lauer, top of the key, Eckelberger. Left wing Haney, into left corner Greenfield. Left wing Haney, three, in the air, short. Rebound, Leedy. Leedy in the backcourt to Tully. Tully struggling on the dribble, throws it away, and Greenfield tried to chase it down but didn't touch it. It'll stay with Northwest again.
You hear people refer to a frenetic pace. This is a frenetic pace.
5:12, third quarter. I know the score at 25-24. A lot of you listening are probably saying frenetic pace. How can that be? It's the style and the brand of basketball. Underneath, what a pass! Greenfield left to the rim. Full lays it in. Greenfield on the bounce pass, a beauty. And it's 26-25. Northwest back ahead by one. Tuslaw ball in the left corner, Leedy. Left wing, Mazares a long three. Shot it strong. Rebound on the floor, Greenfield. Up with it, Eckelberger. Down the floor, Greenfield. Right corner, Lauer. Lauer, free throw line. Jumper, banks it in. elbow and a beat. And Northwest has 6 in a row. And they lead 28-25. Underneath Dolkowski, right of the rim, layup good. Ends the 6-0 run. Destiny Dolkowski with 4 in the game. It's a 1-point game again, 28-27 Northwest. We've been at a 1-point difference all night. Neither team has gone on a huge run of any sort. Northwest ball, Haney, around Neckelberger's screen, high on the left, into the hands of Greenfield, but it's taken away Leedy with the active hands. 3 deflections per game and 2 steals per game. She got one there. Tuslaw ball, right corner, Dolkowski's 3, too strong, and the rebound on the floor. Dolkowski fights for it, but Haney rips it away. And then Mazeras tips it out. You know, not only has this game been frenetic, George, but they have let them play.
They really have.
It has been physical, and there have been very few foul calls. Schar comes back in. Roth comes back in. Lyons comes back in. Megacy comes in, and Baum again for Northwest. There's Roth underneath Megacy. Top of the key, Schar. Long 2. Shot it strong. Mazeras garners another rebound. She's struggling. Has to get down the floor, and a timeout taken by Coach Robotham. 3:05 third quarter. Northwest 28. Tuslaw 27. Timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on Q92 Radiosports.com.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Mart. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, it's a Calibrate.
Out of the timeout, 3:05 third quarter, Northwest 28 and Tuslaw 27, and Tuslaw for the first time going to the bench, and Kaylee Valentine into the game, number 23. Will be on the floor for the first time and has it high on the right. Valentine still with it there. Now in the lane, here's Mazeras. Underneath, Dolkowski scores right of the rim. What a well-executed play to get the 1,000-point score, points 5 and 6. And Tuslaw leads by a point again, 29-28. Northwest ball, Lions. High on the right to Roth. Roth, right wing Baum. Baum, crossover dribble, lost her defender in Mazeras. High on the right, Lions. High on the left, Roth. 2:20 third quarter, 29-28 Tuslaw. Northwest ball, Roth, left wing for Schar, who saved it from going out of bounds, to Megacy, top of the key. And she's caught in a double team and foul. Tell you what, I could see Schar going right down the line here out of bounds. I think she was out of bounds saving that ball. And we don't have a replay. We can't go to Secaucus, but
Gene's territory is not somewhere.
trying to go up and under down the right baseline, Schar. She gets fouled from left of the rim.
I did see one time last year Gene's territory doing the official's position for a basketball game.
He's done it for a little bit of everything at this point.
Yeah.
It's like when they have Steve Kornacki come and do the playoff odds.
Yeah, I love it.
Schar, line left, first free throw is missed. Foul there went against McCabe, her second. Second one coming up for Schar could give her 9 on the game. free throw, no. In and out. Literally halfway down, both of them were. Tuslaw down the floor. There's Leedy, right wing Valentine. Valentine tipped out. And the pass was tipped away by Lyons there. Cooper Ross, the assistant coach on the bench, calls out play 6 defensively for Northwest here. Tuslaw ball, left corner, Dokowski. Long 2, shot it strong. Rebound, McCabe. Jump ball forced. Tuslaw with the possession arrow. Assistant coach Cooper Ross continues to be in the ear of his head coach, now saying 4 as their defense here. Left wing Leedy with it for Tuslaw. Now to Valentine, left corner, McCabe. Scoreless in the quarter has been Bree McCabe. 11 at the half, 11 in the game here. Down to 85 seconds in the quarter, and Tuslaw throws it away. Valentine takes it away, though, and then Dokowski misses the layup. Oh, a point-blank opportunity for Dokowski. Northwest down the floor, bomb. Right wing into the hands of Shar, left wing Lyons. 68 seconds left, third quarter, 29-28 Tuslaw. Northwest ball, Shar, right baseline, right of the rim. Shot blocked, Dokowski, but they're going to call a foul. Man, they had let them play there for a good period of time. Now, all of a sudden, fouls have come back to rear their ugly head, and both of the Tuslaw bigs with 2 fouls. First free throw by Shar is good. 9 on the game for Alexandra. 11-point average. 66% from the line, and be better as that percentage there with 2 makes, 10 points on the night. Second player to double figures. 1-point lead for Northwest again as Tuslaw throws the ball away.
11th turnover, 10 for Northwest.
And the difference on the scoreboard, 8 points. 30 for Northwest, 29 for Tuslaw. 45 seconds, third quarter. What a ball game this has been. Right of the lane, Shar forces the righty hook shot up. Missed it. Dokowski the board. Mazzara's in the backcourt, threw it away. Shar, right of the rim, layup missed. Rebound, Mazzara's. 29 seconds in the quarter, and Mazzara's bumped and fouled on the right sideline. Lily Lyons, the guilty party. The 5'2" junior. Tuslaw ball down to 25 seconds in the third quarter. Here's Bree McCabe, yet to score in the quarter, in the half. At 11 at the half. Left wing Valentine's 3. Short-armed it, shot it weak. Rebound, McCabe fighting for it. Roth comes away with it and lost it out of bounds. Now the 5'1", Arlie Roth, fought in there and got that rebound over a 5'10" McCabe. I'll never know, but that's the beauty of basketball.
She had 3 rebounds tonight.
10 seconds in the quarter, down to 7. Right of the lane, McCabe misses the runner. Roth the board. Down the floor, Shar. Half-court heave would count. No, right of the rim. It was a 1-point game after a quarter. It was a 1-point game after 2 quarters. It's a 1-point game after 3 quarters. After 3, Northwest 30, Tuslaw 29. Fourth and final quarter. When we return, you're listening to high school basketball on Q92radiosports.com.
RG Dregs, our county's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Dregs students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Dreg to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Dreg, where careers begin.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
Start of the fourth quarter, Northwest 30, Tuslaw 29, and Northwest with the ball at the hoop to our left. Haney underneath. Lazarus, layup good, right of the rim, plus the foul. Ashlyn Lazarus with dad watching from the stands, smiling on. And it's 32-29. Free throw on the way for Lazarus. Good. 5 in the game for Ashlyn Lazarus. 33-29 Northwest. Largest the lead has been in quite some time. 7:40 in the game. Leedy, top of the key. A three is good. Oh, she answers right back, does the junior. 33-32. Other end, Haney, a three. Left wing. Oh, man. The lid has come off the hoop all of a sudden. 36-32. Northwest. Tuslaw struggling to get down the floor. They break through the pressure. Here comes Tuslaw. Right wing Leedy has 2 ginormous threes tonight. High on the right, it goes Mazeres, and she's fouled by Greenfield. Northwest 36, Tuslaw 32. 7:08 left. Top of the key, McCabe. Now into the hands of Leedy. Leedy, left corner, Tully. Was open for a moment, didn't shoot it. Tully, left corner, 3 in the air. Off the side of the backboard, no chance.
You know, John, one thing that they've done a really good job here in the second half is even though Dulkowski has scored 6, they've completely shut down Brianna McCabe. She had 9 of her 11 in the second quarter, and what they're doing is they're double teaming her every time the ball goes to her side where she's posting up. They're sandwiching her between 2 defenders and having a hard time getting the ball inside to her with any effectiveness.
Here's Lauer in the right corner. Kendall, ball above her head, looking to get rid of it. Right corner now, Greenfield. Greenfield bumped. Tully going to pick up the foul. 6:32, fourth quarter. Northwest ahead, 36-32. And with the basketball, the foul on Tully. Her third. Here comes Valentine into the game. Tully will take a seat. Leedy, Tully, Sibla, Dolkowski, Mazeres, and McCabe. The only 6 to score tonight for Tuslaw. Northwest, the balance has been amazing. Northwest basketball. Haney, left of the lane, Greenfield. Nearly lost it. Left baseline. Nearly a reach in there on Mazeres. Right wing, Eckelberger. Top of the key, Greenfield, a 3. Shot it strong. Rebound, Haney. Left wing, Greenfield. Right wing, Lauer. 3 in the air. It was blocked. Oh, it was blocked there by Valentine. Rebound in the hands of Tuslaw. In the backcourt, Mazeres. Down the floor, Leedy. Leedy, the junior. Crossover on the dribble. 5:50 in the game. Right wing, Mazeres. Calling for McCabe to come to her for a screen. She obliges. Now they'll run the give and go, and underneath, the ball just trickles into the hands of Dolkowski. They were trying to run a pick and roll there, and, well, Dolkowski just was in the right place at the right time. 2-point game again. Eckelberger, free throw line jumper. She banks it in. Oh, man. 38-34. Northwest, they force a steal from Tuslaw. Greenfield, Eckelberger, layup, good. Right of the rim, Mallory, the sophomore, lays it up and in. It's a 6-point lead for Northwest. 40-34, 5:04 in the game. Indian faithful to their feet. And Northwest has opened up a 6-point lead with 5 minutes left in the game. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on Q92, Radiosports.com.
Home sweet home. Until the roof leaked, the hot water tank went cold, and the furnace died. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we can make it home sweet home again. With a home equity line of credit, our HELOC rates are outstanding, and there are no closing costs, no appraisal fees, no application fees, and no annual fees. Make it home sweet home again with a home equity line of credit from Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
40-34, Northwest 5:04 in the game. George Tuslaw in need of some buckets, but their key playmaker has been taken out.
Yeah, and I think they're starting to get a little worn down.
As Tuslaw with the ball, left wing Mazeres. Left baseline, Tully, a long two, missed everything. McCabe right of the rim. Gets the rebound, forces it back up and gets fouled. I'll tell you what, if they're going to make their way back in, it's going to have to be through Bree McCabe.
It is. The other thing that I've noticed that they're not really doing is they seem to be satisfied with breaking the pressure to half court, but then they're not attacking once they get it past half court. They're setting up. I think if they were a little bit more aggressive, they might see some layups, but they seem to be content with getting into their half court game.
So McCabe misses the first free throw. She's stuck at 11 points. She's been there the entire half. Makes the second free throw, though. Her first point of the second half comes with 4:47 in the final quarter. It's 40-35. Northwest has hit a bevy of big shots to start the quarter. They come down the floor, Sharer. Oh, and a blocking foul called on Tully.
Yeah, she definitely didn't have her feet set.
4:38 left in the game, and Sharer, who has been impressive tonight. Sophomores in Sharer and Eckelberger given big moments. The freshman Ashlyn Lazarus with 5 big points. And Tully frustratingly heads to the bench. Right corner bombs 3. Missed it. Rebound. Lions. There to try to get the rebound was McCabe, but she was double teamed. They've just taken her completely out of the game. Northwest ball, right corner bomb. Second look at the same 3. And she got it. Mercedes bomb. Northwest by 8. Tuslaw ball, 4:10 left. Left corner, Leedy, foul. They're young, they're inexperienced, but they sure know how to play basketball.
They're relentless. They really are.
2 years removed from a senior-laden group that went to Dayton. Left wing Mazeres misses a 3. Rebound into the hands of Northwest. It was Sharer. Down the floor comes Lions. Underneath, bomb, layup, right of the rim, good. Whoa. 45-35 Northwest by 10. Tuslaw ball, 3:40 left. Here's Mazeres. Underneath, Valentine, right of the rim. Her shot is good. Kaylee Valentine, number 23, scores for the first time. 8-point game. Northwest ball, and Megacy lays it up and into the lane. Aubrey Megacy, first 2 of the game. 10-point game again. Dolkowski the other end. Shot plus. Oh my. They called an offensive foul there. No. They called the shot good plus the foul. Oh my. All of the Northwest fans started signaling as if it was going to be a charge.
I think they thought it was going to be a charge, and it wasn't.
And so Megacy picks up the foul, her third, and Dolkowski has whittled her way to 10 points. and has a chance for 11 at the line to cut it to a 7-point game. 3:17 left. Timeout taken by Northwest, up 47-39.
Let's remember, Destiny Dalkowski had no points at halftime. It's been a flip-flop between their twin towers. She's picked it up in the second half and made up for the fact that they've been able to take Brianna McCabe out of the game. If they were both hitting at the same time, they'd be dangerous.
They certainly would be, but what's more impressive than any of that is the youth that Northwest has.
Yes.
I mean, every single one of these girls can play. Lily Lyons hasn't scored tonight, but she's been all over the floor, and she's about the only one that hasn't.
Well, and everybody has contributed in the point column. Whereas on the Tuslaw side, most of the points have come from Dalkowski, Mazeras, and McCabe. Northwest, they're getting points from all over the floor.
Dalkowski's free throw good, an 11-point second half, equaling the total of McCabe from the first half. 47-40, 7-point game, Northwest ball. Right corner, Lauer, 3, got it. 50-40, Northwest. They're starting to taste it. Tuslaw down the floor, McCabe fouled right of the rim. Not only have they hit shots, but they have been timely all night. Northwest 50, Tuslaw 40, 3 minutes left. McCabe at the line, first free throw, no. Too strong. They're going to be hard to beat. McCabe's second is good. They play like this. Down the floor comes Northwest. Lauer, right corner. Why not? Another 3 for Kendall Lauer. Third of the game.
You think she's feeling it right now, John?
53-41 Northwest. It was a 1-point game at the start of the quarter, and Northwest has exploded for 23 points in this quarter. They had 30 after 3. Tuslaw ball, McCabe underneath, double teamed, and with 2:42 in the game, Northwest is thinking about potentially cutting down nets. Valentine, 3, top of the key is good for Tuslaw. She has 5 off of the bench.
All this quarter.
And Northwest ball, Roth fouled near center floor. Tuslaw is going to keep coming. Northwest needs to be careful. But this crowd that's been loud and in this thing all night, they want to see this end the right way for their home Indians. Northwest basketball. High on the left, it's Greenfield. High on the right to Roth. Oh, the 5-1 Roth reeled in the pass, and then she was fouled by Mazeras. Not only do the students make noise, but that's the team foul on Tuslaw. The students have experience.
Yeah.
They've been to Dayton before as a student section. That means that they are a very experienced student section. Because I'll tell you what, cheering in Dayton in that big arena, in UD Arena, you got to learn how to be louder than the other team. And they know how to do that as Roth makes both at the line. An incredible night of balanced scoring for Northwest. They lead by 11, 55-44, 2:15 left. Tuslaw ball, Mazeras underneath, McCabe, left of the rim, fouled on the 2-point shot attempt. Well, it's the old adage. You play a game all night where one team makes a number of threes and you make a number of twos, which team ends up winning? And unfortunately for the likes of Tuslaw, it's not that they haven't played well tonight. It's that Northwest has hit a lot of threes. And McCabe continues her stupendous night on her way to another double-double. Second free throw is missed. She has 14 and nearing 10 rebounds in the game. Down the floor comes Northwest. Schar, left of the rim, stops on a dime, misses the layup. Megacy the board, backup shot blocked. Oh, it was Dolkowski. There's life for Tuslaw. Down the floor, McCabe Offensive foul. Kendall Lauer, the senior. She stood tall, middle of the court, and watched McCabe barrel over her. And with 1:52 in the game, a girl that had 2 fouls 2 minutes in makes the defensive play of the game. Northwest ball. Down the floor. Megacy. Left of the lane. Shot blocked. Olkowski. George, relentless is a good word.
It really is. I liked watching Megacy on that play. At first she was going to stop, and then she says, oh, I have the lane in front of me wide open. She takes it to the hoop.
Inbound for Northwest. And before the shot, a foul. Leedy picks up the foul, her second. And this will send Greenfield to the line.
Now, I'll tell you what. Roth for Northwest has just been a spark plug for them. She only has 2 points tonight, but she has 4 rebounds and an assist, and she's just played an excellent floor game.
There have been 10 players to score tonight for Northwest. And the free throw is split there by Greenfield. Rebound McCabe, and Greenfield tips it out. Tuslaw will get it back. 56-45. Northwest. Tuslaw with the ball. Still clinging to a pulse at this point. Valentine, high on the right, double teamed. There's Roth to help. Roth forces a jump ball. No, before that, head coach Robotham and Tuslaw get the timeout.
And, you know, John, we talked about them offensively and the balance and how everybody gets involved, but they put on a clinic this half on defense. They have really played well.
Well, they've held Tuslaw in this half to just 22 points. Tuslaw had a 1-point lead at the half. Again, this was a 1-point game after the first quarter, a 1-point game after the second quarter. It was a 1-point lead for Northwest after the third quarter, 30-29. And Northwest has proceeded to go on a 26-16 run.
And, John,
here.
I really do believe that Tuslaw got worn down a little bit in this fourth quarter. You know, I'm reminded, I'm going back a ways, but I'm reminded of the Celtics of the 80s. They had one of the best teams in NBA history in 86 because they had balance. In 87, all they had left was their starting five, which was possibly the best starting five in the NBA that year. They had no bench, and they got worn down by the Lakers in the finals that year because they didn't have a bench. Great starting five, no bench, you're going to get worn down.
Yeah, there's been talk that Celtics starting five of 87 might have been the best in NBA history with the likes of Bird and McHale and Ainge and DJ.
And Parrish, Chief in the middle.
Outstanding. Right wing Mazeres, 3 to keep it alive. Misses it. Rebound. Megacy. Megacy in the backcourt. Whistle. Jump ball. And Tuslaw can earn an extra possession. 80 seconds in the game. 56-45 Northwest. Tuslaw ball. Right wing Leedy. Right corner Mazeres. Pumps. Shoots a right wing 3. Shot it too far. Rebound saved in Valentine. Top of the key, Leedy. Tuslaw continuing to stay alive. Right of the lane, McCabe foul. 11-point lead with 1:05 left. I would say that's impossible to overcome, but I can't make that statement yet. I've seen too many sports. I've seen Jordan Spieth blow a 6-shot lead at the Masters. I've seen Greg Norman do the same thing. I've seen too much to know that nothing is safe.
McCabe again is 3 for 6 from the line this half, this quarter, yet to score a bucket this half.
And Megacy fouled out there, and she receives a warm hand from the hometown faithful here in Canal Fulton. McCabe's free throw, she missed it. She's got 2 coming. There's no such thing as the 1-and-1 anymore.
I like the old 1-and-1.
I do too.
Not a fan.
You're amongst a lot that feel the same way. McCabe's second, good. Still 15 in the game for one of the potential players of the year in the county. Here's Shar down the floor. Left of the lane, lefty layup is good. Alex Shar, the sophomore. 12 in the game. That's the difference on the scoreboard. And Lauer forces a steal. Lauer in the backcourt. D'd up and fouled. You know, it's interesting. 2 years ago, Kendall Lauer was a sophomore on a team that went down to Dayton and kind of took in the experience of being on the bench and getting a couple minutes late in that game. Last year, this was a team that only won 9 games. And in 1 year, they went from being a team that was bottom of the conference and trying to figure things out. Late in the year, they pulled a couple of upsets, but here they are. It didn't take Coach Lauer long, and Kendall makes both free throws.
Well, you know, John, when
he's
you
got
go,
these girls riding high
when you
again.
go deep like that and the young kids see that, it creates a culture. And you see that in Northwest this year. The culture is just there.
60-46, 14-point lead. Tuslaw ball, left wing Mazzara is a three and got it. Malia Mazzara is going to keep firing late. 8 in the game. Northwest ball, and Greenfield is fouled. So McCabe with 15, Dolkowski with 11, Mazzara is with 8. The big three, for all intents and purposes, have done their job. And Leedy, their number 4, has 6 points in the game. As line left, Greenfield, first free throw, good. They are 15-2. They're going to be 16-2. And their 2 losses to Carrollton, who's really good this year, and Mogadore, which we know the tradition of Mogadore sports. Northwest forces another steal. They have it with 25 seconds left. And high on the right, Greenfield is fouled. What's scary about him, too, Kendall Lauer is the only senior.
They're young.
Greenfield, first free throw, good. I always say they don't know any better at this point.
I think they're ahead of the game.
I know. Second free throw by Greenfield, no. She gets her own rebound. High on the left. Into the hands of Haney. Back to Greenfield, and Greenfield says, Coach, get somebody else to come to the ball. I'm tired of shooting free throws.
She's getting a lot of practice here late in the game.
McCabe fouled her. That's her 5th. And Bree will head to the bench. She's having a kind word with the official after the game. I think she's been rightfully frustrated at times tonight. Greenfield's free throw, good. 8 for Olivia Greenfield. I saw the orange ladder roaming its way on the far side of the floor as Northwest has brought in Delaney Prexta. They have brought in, again, Lazarus. They will bring in Horseful, Savannah Carnifax, and their full bench into the game. Left wing Mazzara is a 3. Missed it. Rebound, Valentine. Right of the rim, laid it up and in. 9 seconds remain. Northwest 64, Tuslaw 51. It's Prexta with the ball, and she travels high on the left. 2 seconds remain.
A lot of smiles on that Northwest bench right now, all the way down the line.
2 years removed from a trip to the final game in Dayton. A half-court shot by Mazzares is no good. And Northwest is your outright Pac-7 champion in girls basketball. They survive a marathon game tonight against Tuslaw. 64-51 the final score. And they will get to cut down the nets here in their home gym and celebrate with this big student section that is waving a flag, getting set to plant it here at center court. at Northwest. And what's most amazing is that this year, Pac-7 basketball goes through Canal Fulton. The Northwest boys team, Pac-7 champions, and the Northwest girls team, Pac-7 champions, unless something crazy that we see as unforeseen were to happen. But the nets are going to be cut down here at Northwest this evening. Final score, the Northwest Indians score 34 points in the final quarter and walk away the winner, 64-51 over Tuslaw to improve to 16-2 and a perfect 10-0 within the Pac-7. We'll take a timeout and come back with the final numbers after this here on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Calibrate Auto Repair offers accurate and honest automotive diagnostic, repair, and maintenance services for foreign and domestic vehicles. With extensive experience and certifications, they service most all makes and models of cars, SUVs, and trucks. Calibrate Auto Repair is a proud member of the community and excited to help service your car and meet your needs. To schedule an appointment, call 330-603-6751 or visit them at 2399 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton. Don't wait, get to Calibrate.
Ready to make a real difference in people's lives while working for a nonprofit? Regional EMS is calling your name. They're on the lookout for passionate EMTs and paramedics to join their team. Imagine working with state-of-the-art equipment, all while enjoying a new pay scale, generous PTO, and fully paid insurance for full-time heroes like you. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be a lifeline in your community. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and dial 330-987-4373 to find out how to join the Regional EMS family.
RG Dreg, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Dreg students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Dreg to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Dreg, where careers begin.
It's not easy out there. You need a loan within your budget that you can afford. The big banks tell you thanks, but no thanks. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we're here to help. Simply stop by any of our 3 convenient locations on Erie Street South, downtown Massillon, and Whipple Avenue at the Acme Fresh Market. Visit with one of our loan professionals. They'll discuss your needs and review the options that will work best for you. We know it's not easy out there. So now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Friends and Family Credit Union.
Well, what a win tonight for Northwest, 64-51. The final score, the Indians are Pac-7 champions, and they are cutting down the nets here at home after defeating Tuslaw by 13. George, 16-2 on the year, 10-0 now within the conference. Tuslaw falls to 12-6, 8-2 in the conference. Been a great year for Coach Robotham and her girls as well, but this Tuslaw team, I think, something to be reckoned with going forward.
Yeah, they were
Northwest, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, they were impressive. You know that I just realized they scored 34 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
34 points.
They scored 30 points in the previous 3 quarters.
Yeah. So they over doubled their point total in that fourth quarter. It was an amazing quarter for them. They just turned it up a notch. The Tuslaw girls have nothing to be ashamed of. I just think they did get worn down at the end. I really do. I think that caught up with them.
Final numbers, then we're going to go take pictures and stuff
All
of
right.
the cutting down of the nets here. Go ahead, George.
Quarter scores 10-9, Northwest after 1, 23-22, Tuslaw at the half, 30-29, Northwest at the end of 3, and our final 64-51, Northwest. Northwest with 12 turnovers, Tuslaw with 15. Individually for the Mustangs, Brianna McCabe, their leading scorer, with 15, also had 6 rebounds. Dalkowski with 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Mazeris with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Ali Leedy with 6 points and a rebound. Valentine with 7 points and 2 rebounds. And with 2 points each, Tully and Cibula. And Tully also had 1 board. For Northwest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 girls scored for Northwest. Leading the way with 13, Kendall Lauer. With 12, Alexandra Shar also had 2 rebounds. With 9, Olivia Greenfield also 3 rebounds and 2 assists. With 8, Jessica Haney also 5 rebounds and 2 assists. With 6, Mallory Eichelberger also had a rebound. With 5 apiece, Baum and Lazarus. And with 2 apiece, Megacy, Horsfall, and Roth. Roth also a great 4 game with 4 rebounds and an assist. Megacy also added 3 boards. So just great balance all the way up and down the floor for the Northwest Lady Indians.
Tell you what, we were there with them a couple years ago in Dayton, saw their run up close when they defeated Proctorville Fairland down there, and obviously this team maybe not the seniors that team had, but they're good. They're good, man.
They're good. They're young. They're going to even get better. That's a scary thought for the Pac-7.
I mean, it's going to go through here for a while.
It is.
With
There's
this
no
group.
question.
Coach Kevin Lauer's got it rolling right now, and man, I already can't wait to see what these girls do in the tournament. I think this is just the beginning.
Yeah, I can safely say that Canal Fulton is the center of girls basketball in the Pac-7 for the time being and for the foreseeable future.
Well, and as we said, also the center of basketball right now on the boys' side. They are Pac-7 champs there. So the Lauer brothers, Mike, the boys' coach, Kevin, the girls' coach, the brothers, their dad, Jim, he was pretty good back in the day when he used to coach.
Yeah.
It's a basketball family, and
this is just a proud sports community. It really, really is. You look at the banners here that surround the gym. You see the state runner-up, Ohio, and state of Ohio at the far end here, and you see in almost every sport, you see, just multiple times that, they've made it to the sectionals and the districts, and just, a lot to be proud of.
The expectation is to win here in Canal Fulton, and they will stop at nothing short of that. And I love a lot of communities in this county, and honestly, Canal Fulton has always been one of my favorites to come to over the years, and for good reason, with the love that they have and the community that they have for their sports team. And by the way, the 8th grade team just came in tonight with medals on as well.
I saw that.
The 8th grade girls team, meaning that, yes, there's more coming. It doesn't stop.
That feeder system. That's how you build success in high school sports.
And that's the authentic way to do it.
There was a gentleman in Massillon a number of years ago that started the idea of a feeder system, and he had just a little bit of success with the Browns and also the Bengals. We'll let our audience guess who that guy is.
I think you're talking about Art Modell.
No.
So.
No, actually, they were pretty. Actually, Art Modell famously and probably maybe cursed the Browns by firing that man. We're talking about Paul Brown.
If they didn't know that at that point, they probably don't know sports. Well, George, thanks for everything for you tonight. What a game this was. Just so entertaining. Best basketball game I've seen all year. On the girls' side, best boys game was the game a couple weeks ago between McKinley and Jackson. And we'll be with you guys for hopefully the tournament run for a lot of these teams on Q92 Radiosports.com. We're going to try to figure out where we can get sponsors and where we can take care of that. And when we figure all that out, we will let you know as we go. So for George and for both coaches, Coach Katie Robotham and Coach Kevin Lauer, thanks to both of them for helping us get prepared for tonight's game. Thanks to you guys for listening as well. Northwest goes on a run in the final quarter, scoring 34 points in the final quarter to cut down the nets here at home and become Pac-7 champions in girls basketball. He's George. I'm John. Have a great night, everyone. Final score, Northwest 64, Tuslaw 51. We'll talk to you next time.